So how can you explain the value of Bitcoin now? Like, I'm talking about the market right now. Bitcoin have been falling. Can we still trust it? Yes, we said it's a feature, but what we are seeing right now, it's like no.
So Bitcoin is only 13 years old. And I think if something like, can you trust a 13-year-old kid to make life-changing decisions? And why is no? But a 13-year-old is very temperamental still, I think. My kid is not 13, but I'm sure I'm going to find out. So any market that's only 13 years old is still going to go up and down a lot. The fact that it's one Bitcoin went from worth nothing to worth $40,000 in 13 years tells me a lot. Maybe it'll go down to 30, maybe it'll go down to 20, I don't know. That's why I keep, if I have to tell people about buying Bitcoin, then I always tell them only buy Bitcoin with money that you can afford to leave for 4 years.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of technical stuff behind it again, but up to now, Bitcoin has followed a kind of a 4-year cycle where it goes up and down, but 4 years from, 4 years ago, the price now is higher than it was. So every 4 years, I mean, if it at least 4 years, then I'm 99% certain your money will be worth more if you leave it for 4 years.
So yes, it's not a personal advice or things. I'm just curious. I want to know. So are you saying that I have to continue buying Bitcoin, or I have to buy, this is the right moment or the good moment to buy Bitcoin?
I am buying Bitcoin. So that should tell you now. I'm keeping every month I'll buy a little bit of Bitcoin. And maybe I'll put in more money at a time if I feel like it. But like I say, if you can leave it for 4 years, then I think it's a wise decision to buy. But I want to encourage people to go and do research on it. I mean, gold is worth value, right? But imagine an asteroid made out of solid gold hits the earth. Firstly, the government's going to take it. But secondly, suddenly gold is not worth much anymore because now all this gold is suddenly here. I mean, why? What if an asteroid made of diamonds hits the Earth, and all these little diamonds spreads over the entire planet? I mean, diamonds are not going to be worth anything. That can't happen to Bitcoin. It can happen to diamond. Well, I mean, this is now a theoretical situation, but I mean, if they find a massive diamond, massive diamonds in the ground or massive gold reef, suddenly that gold is not going to be worth as much anymore because suddenly the supply has just increased. Bitcoin will never increase that much. So yes, the market goes up and down, but that's because it's still a young market. So yeah, I would definitely buy Bitcoin. So there was one thing that I also thought of just now. With banks, you need to prove your identity, you need to prove your address, all that type of stuff. With Bitcoin, you don't need that. Anyone at any point can create a Bitcoin account. You can now download a Bitcoin wallet. It's called a Bitcoin wallet. There are many Bitcoin wallets with different features and that, but anyone can download a Bitcoin wallet right now and receive Bitcoin right now. So that's something that's amazing about Bitcoin. You don't need approval to start using it. You just need to start using it. So that's kind of one thing. Even if you don't want to buy Bitcoin now, I would really like to encourage everyone to at least look at it, at least try and download a wallet, and see how it works. Yeah.